I hope you can see the center is a really special place, and I think it is now important to also say thanks as we're bringing this conference to an end and reflect a little bit. I will keep this short, but the thanks maybe not so short because there are a lot of people to thank. So it has been a really incredible day. At the beginning, we were sort of afraid that we might be just talking to ourselves, right? And that nobody will be coming. And then to see this room full of people is just so wonderful. It's almost then also overwhelming to see and hear about and experience the rich research and practice-based evidence from the first 5 years of the center that was presented here on social change and mental health. So we really hope you had the opportunity to engage with all the amazing researchers. And when I say researchers, I really mean a diverse group of people consisting of students, early career researchers, experts by experience, artists, our professional services team. We're all creating knowledge here. We're all disseminating knowledge. We have heard from completely different perspectives about the challenges society and mental health are facing. We've heard about the incredible steadfastness that communities muster to resist and to thrive under sometimes extraordinary, challenging circumstances. We've heard about creative initiatives that differently positioned people use to improve lives, health, and well-being. Again, under extremely difficult circumstances, but by coming together and in community. However, sometimes it feels like we're just at the beginning. There is still so much to do as we're confronted with co-occurring crises, such as the ripple effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's not over for many. The cost of living situation, wars and mass displacement, and also climate extremes. And we can already witness how they are beginning to transform our social, our economic, our political fabric of society, and what kind of urgent, possibly urgent challenges they are for our mental health. And in fact, we know that rates of mental distress and ill health are rising in society, and that the brunt of the burden is carried by those who are most marginalized. And I think the research has really clearly shown that. We know this. And I have heard more than once, the findings are not surprising, and nevertheless, they're shocking. So I think we have a lot to do, and the center is almost more important now than it might have been 5 years ago. So it feels like we need to now, as a next step, to really harness this research, mobilize this research, mobilize this knowledge. On the one hand, we don't know enough. On the other hand, we know enough to make a difference, to make a change. So this is what we're aiming to do in the next phase, going forward, to mobilize our research evidence that comes in so many shapes and forms, and that we've heard about today, to ensure that it has meaningful local, but also regional, and hopefully also national impact. But this in turn will also generate new research in priority areas that can meaningfully contribute in small ways and hopefully also bigger ways to reduce mental distress and ill health, minimize inequalities, and improve outcomes. To achieve this, we need to continue working with those who are faced with these matters, with people with lived experience. Again, marginalized communities, our young people, our lived experience advisory board remain really central to the work that we are doing, and we are committed to inclusive partnership working. And also, as the session previously said, staying with the trouble. You know, we do get things wrong, and we need to hear when we do get things wrong so that we can make amends and get them right. It's not a straightforward pathway. In this, we're also, of course, committed to our early career researchers. making sure that their pathways are going into directions that are meaningful to them. And in this, we hope to really continue to change the way research is done. I think we have done some of this in the center, but we can go further. And so that lived experience and equality, diversity, inclusion really remain at the heart of what we do. And so this conference today has made us really hopeful, and we're just so thankful for all the presentations, for the audience, for participating so actively and generously. This has been just really, really special. But then there are also a group of people to thank, and I will go through them now before I stop and get a few people on the floor here on the stage. So we're really thankful for all the support we receive from Sarina Petomsky, Zhou Zhang, Sylvia Mills, Annie Irvine, Anna Greenberg, Zara Asif, who have worked with us behind the scenes. Often such work is quite invisible, is invisibilized by our structure in terms of what is celebrated outward facing. So thank you very much for all the contributions that you have done to make this conference happen. A big thanks also goes to the Science Gallery and the culture team at King's College to help us make this event happen, to Jen Wong, to Matthew Fryer, to Tamsing Lee Wolf, Mel Armour for the catering team. Thank you for the food. Food is important, brings people together. To Andrew Starks for the AV and technology that we have been enjoying. So thank you very much for this. And now, but absolutely none of this would have happened if it was not for our center manager, Ginny Elgar, our impact manager, Trudy Mensa, and our research manager, Madeline Boyton. And I would like them to come and join me here, and Craig as well, so that we can say proper thank you. Because putting together a conference like this is just an incredible task. It's a mammoth task. And we would have had anything if it was not for these three. So huge, huge thank you from all of us. No, enormous thank you. And of course, we're having the evening panel later on. Again, thanks to the three of them. We have a really wonderful speakers who come and speak to us. But what I'm supposed to say is that if you stay, please make sure that you have signed up for it, because the event is pretty much sold out. So again, thank you to all of you. Thank you for just an incredible and rich day today. Thank you.